Hi, and welcome to City Bakery. We in the HR department have realized there has been poor performance in our focal position of head baker. This is why we've redesigned our training and selection process to improve our performance. First step of redesigning our focal position of head baker is pulling in a strong pool of applicants. We're looking for culinary grad students with 4 years of experience. The newly redesigned selection process will also include resumes and thorough background checks. After reviewing your resume, you have 4 years work experience at a 5-star restaurant, and you also graduated culinary school. After doing the background check though, we did find a couple misdemeanors, but we'll overlook it. As well as background checks and resumes, we'll also be putting our applicants through an integrity test to make sure that they uphold the highest ethical standards that City Bakery incorporates. The last measurement we will be implementing in our new applicant process will be using structured interviews. The following are examples of poor interviews of applicants who we wouldn't select for our newly redesigned head baker position. Thanks for sitting down for our interview process for our head baker position.
You're welcome.
Can you give me an example of a time you delivered outstanding customer experience?
Got any other questions?
Of course. Tell me a time that you dealt with a difficult customer, and what did you do?
Okay, well, at my old job this one time, man, there's this guy, and he was asking for like, I don't know if it was coffee or pop or whatever, so, poured it in the cup, gave him it, and he's yelling at me like, oh, this isn't even what I ordered. He's like, he had something else, right? So I said, I'll take it back, I'll fix it for you. Took it back, peed in the cup.
Excellent. Are you good with people? And are you good at being a team leader?
I mean, I don't really like talking to other people, per se. Working with others is kind of difficult for me. Just can't get along with anyone, really. But I still think I'm the man for the job, so,
Great. Well, it's been great interviewing you. We'll be contacting you very shortly.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Here are examples of some positive interviews of applicants that we would definitely consider of accepting. Sitting down with us to interview for the City Baker's focal position of head baker.
Thank you.
Describe a time for me that you've dealt with difficult customers.
Well, the last 5-star restaurant that I worked in, I was the head of the vegetarian division. And the place where we worked, there's so many kinds of customers wanting from vegan dishes to vegetarian. We had to do a lot to customize to each and every one of the customers' unique demands. And it proved to be a little challenging and a little difficult at times to cater to so many different kinds of needs. But we did that, and that's how we're trained. And I was actually pretty successful in meeting the demands of the job.
Describe a time for me where you've been a good team leader.
Well, in the same restaurant that I talked about, that I was head of the vegetarian division, I would oversee a big team of about 20 people, and managing that department was not an easy task, but I did get through it, and I got high feedback from the employees.
Great. That's excellent. Completing our rigorous candidate selection process with interviews, background checks, and resume selections, we at City Baker are proud to offer you a full-time position as our head baker.
Oh, really? I got it.
Now, some added responsibilities are going to be, we're going to give you challenging and specific goals, including customer satisfaction and efficiency, and reduce counterproductive work behaviors.
Okay, I can do it.
Great. Also, we're going to be putting you through a rigorous training process to ensure that you are ready for the job and making sure that we have to transfer training onto the job performance.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now that we've secured a strong pool of applicants, we need to redesign our job. Before, we used to have low goals, low efficiency, counterproductive work behaviors, and poor motivation.
Hello? Hello?
Can I get a Asiago bagel? Can I have one of the raspberry muffins?
Those are display only.
Can I please have a bagel?
No.
How about one of those donuts down there? Can I have anything that you have? Can I have a cup of water?
You need anything else?
After hiring new hires for our city baker, head baker position, we used to have no training. On the job was our primary use. Now, after our redesign, we use the instructional design process. The first step in our instructional design process will be the needs assessment and analyzing who needs training the most. They will be our new hires as city baker and our head baker position. Our new hires need to understand our specific business processes, how to handle customer demand in the most efficient manner, and also our extensive product knowledge so they can create outstanding products. Step 2 of our instructional design process will be creating the learning environment. Welcome to your first day of training for the city baker, head baker position. Thank you. Surrounding us, we are in your new learning environment, which will be used for all your resources on your day-to-day job. Okay. The third step will be ensuring the transfer of our training. In City Bakery, we need to make sure that all of our customers are happily satisfied with enough condiments.
Okay.
Notice how the ketchup is quite low. Part of your job will be ensuring that they have enough. Filling the ketchup properly and safely for all of our customers will be a necessary part of the day's work.
Got it.
Now, to ensure the transfer of your training on filling the ketchup condiments, please demonstrate for me that you are capable of filling the ketchup.
Okay.
That was splendid. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Step 4 of the instructor design process will be our training evaluations. Before, we used to simply ask our trainees if they enjoyed or thought it was valuable for the training that we gave them. Now, with our newly redesigned process, we will be doing performance observations as well as analyzing if they have increased self-confidence. The last step of our instructional design process was ensuring that our training process was effective. This is why we measured the job performance of our head bakers. We used the pre-test, post-test with our comparison and control group, which is the most accurate way of measuring job performance. As you can see, before our redesign, performance was quite low. And after we redesigned all of our processes for the head baker position, job performance was greatly improved.